Y'all, in my kitchen, sometimes I am guilty of not being brave enough to experiment with different spices. Well, today I'm cooking with a couple, y'all, that really knows how to spice up their dishes. Oh my gosh, no, it's delicious. We're gonna start with that Harissa spiced green beans. Next, y'all, it's gonna be their savory Marrakesh spiced chicken with preserved lemons and artichokes. This is when you wish you had scratch and sniff TV. Then, we're gonna give my couscous salad just a little kick. This is so very good, y'all. And I'm gonna finish the meal off with my sugar and spice pecans. How delicious is that? This kitchen is so spiced up today with this cute couple, Janet. Oh, excuse me, this is Janet. I definitely know you're not a Janet. Janet and Mike, y'all, are the owners of the Savory Spice Shop out in Denver, Colorado. They sell spices from all over the world, including 140 original blends. Mike is fixing to make a green bean salad, but what's the actual name?
We are doing a Harissa spiced green bean salad.
Harissa, what in the hell is Harissa?
Harissa is a Moroccan condiment. You generally find it at most tables. It's a spicy, chili-based condiment. And we're going to use it to heat these vegetables up.
That's right. Give it a spice. So first thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to blanch these garbanzo beans. It's just
just a canned
yeah,
garbanzo
just a 15
bean,
ounce.
y'all.
So you
All
want
right, may I borrow your knife, Janet?
Oh, you
if
go
you're
for it, hon.
Done. You want me to dice this whole cucumber?
We're going to need a cup of those.
And we're going to do 3 cups of green beans, and we're going to do 1.5 cups of carrots.
Now, you know green beans, y'all, are very, very popular down here in the South. But we cook our green beans mainly the old Southern way, and that's in ham hock and cooked down and you almost sweat them in the pot so that they get real limp.
We're doing the opposite.
Different.
We're going to blanch these and keep them real bright and crispy.
Okie doke. So pass me that Harissa. Let me see this. Kind of the color of paprika, y'all.
And there's paprika in it.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see.
We got a little
Japanese peppers.
That's right.
Japones.
Japones.
Yeah, that's exactly what that
How do you
means.
pronounce it?
Japone.
And you say this is kind of like a condiment.
Yeah, it's like a hot sauce.
In the
for
Mideast.
ethnic. You got it. And it's so easy to make. And what we're going to do...
it smells like chili powder, Mike.
Well, it's got a lot of the Japone chili in there, and that's going to be the cumin added to that. Those 2 flavors are going to make it smell like a chili powder.
Yum.
Okay, so we're going to blanch these beans.
I'm going to toss in a cup of carrots as well.
Okay.
And we'll keep the cucumbers on the side.
Okay.
So the harissa that we're making, normally you'd make it into a thicker paste, right? And use it as a condiment. Since we're making this green bean salad, we're going to make it a little thinner because we're going to use it as a dressing for the salad.
Okay, well, show me. I'm real interested. And the husks are coming off.
Yeah.
Do you want me to pull off the husk while you're making your dressing?
This is what I love doing.
Whoa.
Hey.
Let's see if I can do that.
Hey.
Yes, we could get in a chicken contest.
All right, well, you girls are having fun over there. I'm going to tell you what's in this harissa dressing. We're going to use 4 teaspoons.
We're hanging on to every word
harissa.
you're saying, Mike.
I believe
Keep talking, baby.
A 1/4 cup of lemon juice, 1/4 cup of white wine vinegar, and a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Really simple. So I'm going to go ahead and get the lemon in there.
Oh, I love it.
If you felt it was too spicy, you could back off on the harissa a little bit and not have it overly spicy.
You know, after smelling it, I don't think it's going to be too strong for me.
Well, you like things spicy, don't you? I mean,
A little bit. I don't like to be hurt.
got it. Got it. Yeah, either do we. You know, we have the world's hottest chilies at our place.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, they call them ghost chilies because they're so hot when you eat them. Supposedly, you're supposed to feel like you're not there.
What dish would you be making if you wanted that extreme heat? And what would you do if you accidentally got too much in your mouth? What's the first aid on it?
Okay, the first aid would be yogurt, milk, something on those lines.
Okay.
That's going to cool your mouth.
You want
Water
base.
is going to do the opposite. It's just going to swirl it around.
And make it hotter, I've heard.
Yeah, you would. That
Would
is
it be
just,
an Asian dish? Would
That's
it be
going to
a
be an
Mexican
Indian.
dish?
It's going to be like an Indian dish. Those
An
chilies are from
Indian
Indian dish. Well, you're gonna want an extremely hot. You could use it in a curry. Let's get these vegetables out and
go,
get
babe.
them in a nice bath here.
And that water bath is gonna stop that cooking process in them, y'all. And it's gonna help retain that beautiful orange color and that beautiful bright green.
You guys toss those in the bowl and I'll get these
Okay.
cucumbers in there.
Okay?
A cup of those.
Great.
Let's get this over to you so we
Okay.
can
Are
get
we
this
done with
tossed.
this
We're
now?
done with that.
Let me
Thank
get
you,
that
doll.
out of your welcome. Let me get it out of your way.
We'll be
I'm
there.
gonna be finding peas for days in this kitchen. Janet and I was having a pea contest.
Garbanzo bean
Seeing how
flour.
far we could pea.
We're just gonna mix this up, and that's all there is to this.
That's
You know,
it.
you can serve this warm, you can serve it cold. We
Okay.
like it at room temperature.
Yeah. Well, I've got you a bowl down there.
All right.
So you can just toss it right in there, Mike. I found a few more cucumbers
There we
over
go.
there.
Get them in there.
All right, now Janet, pull you up a chair, darling.
Thank you.
Mike can stand over
I can do
so
that.
he can wait on us.
I will
Yes.
serve.
There's our forks, napkins if we need it. And
Paula.
thank you. Sure is pretty.
All right.
All right.
Here's to
A little heat.
Little heat. Here we go.
here's to two spicy folks. Mike and Janet are cooking up their mouth-watering Moroccan spiced chicken. That smells so good, y'all.
Yeah.
A little adventurous, too.
Then they're gonna get spicy with my couscous salad. And I have a few spice tricks of my own with my sugar and spice pecans. Oh my God,
Good smelling.
smells like Christmas time to me. I so hope y'all are enjoying the show. And if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break. Y'all,
Hey, Paula.
this is Mike and this is Janet Johnston. They're hot as a $3 pistol with all their spices, y'all. They are gonna teach me today and you about the different uses of spices. Tell me, honey, it looks like to me that you're cutting kind of a rotten lemon. So tell us what you're cutting.
Well, these are preserved lemons.
Oh, that's why
Lemons in
they're
the brine.
That's why they're mushy.
A little bit mushy, yeah. We're gonna use both the pulp
Oh
inside.
my goodness!
And
You
we're
know,
gonna use
this
brine,
is
too.
when you wish you had scratch and sniff TV.
Yeah.
Tell us all what you're gonna be making for us today.
Well, we're going to be making a wonderfully aromatic and big flavored Marrakesh chicken. It is made from our spice, which we call Marrakesh Moroccan spice. I'm going to get these onions chopped. We need to get those lemons peeled, and we need to get the pot going so we can get this chicken into the pot.
Okay. Now you tell me to get the pot going. You tell me how you want me to get it going.
Put it over a medium-high heat,
Okay.
and we're going to put in a tablespoon of olive oil, and in honor of you, a tablespoon of butter.
I like him, y'all. I might have been absent that day in math when they were teaching me measurements.
That looked like a nice size tablespoon.
That's a tablespoon? Okay.
See, I'd preheat your oven for you, but it looks like a airplane.
Oh, okay. No.
I don't want to blow something up.
No, it's really, really easy.
Perfect.
400, okay.
If you could go ahead and get some of these chicken pieces cut down to tender sizes, about
Okay.
4 per breast.
Okay.
That'd be great.
I can handle that.
I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the spice. So this is
Okay.
what we're working with here.
So it's not like one spice, y'all. It's a combination of different spices.
You got it, about 17. Here's our final product, but what it takes is all of this
Uh-huh.
to get ground down and sifted out. Ginger, lavender, orris root.
This is actually what we start with. We're not starting with powdered stuff, so we're gonna grind each
While
of
you're
these.
talking, I'm going to wash the chicken off my hands, okay?
for it.
But keep telling me.
So we're gonna take all these things, mix them together.
You've got this down to a formula, exactly how much of each spice.
Absolutely,
Oh,
you're
you
gonna get a
need.
consistent product. What we need to do next is convert this Marrakesh spice into a paste so we can
Okay.
mix it in with the chicken.
Okay.
Marrakesh paste is real simple because it's the same amount of all 3 ingredients. 2 tablespoons of the Marrakesh spice, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 2 tablespoons of water.
I have got a little whiskey
Oh,
thing
that's
too.
perfect. Thank you.
So how's our pan looking over there?
I think it's pretty good, Mike.
Okay, what we
So-
need to do is get that chicken kind of bathed in our spice, and then we're gonna
Okey-doke.
put that in and brown it.
Is that gonna be enough for all this chicken?
Yeah, because we'll get it in with the juices and the butter here too.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't need to look pretty right now because we're gonna pour the rest of this
Okay.
all over the top. We just wanna
Okay.
get it going.
Okay.
Paula, let me help you out there. I'll go ahead.
Yeah, I would feel better if you take this over.
I can do that.
And I'm gonna get rid of this because raw chicken doesn't work.
We don't want that. I'm just gonna finish turning these to brown them on the other side, and I'm gonna need the chicken stock, 1/4 cup of that, and then I just need a 1/4 cup of the red onion, and then we need to toss on the parsley, 10, 15 stems. I'm just
Okay.
gonna toss it right on top.
Oh, I love it. No chopping,
No
y'all.
chopping on this one. We're just trying to bring a little bit of that parsley flavor.
So now we're just gonna cover it and put it in the oven.
This is like
Yep.
covering a crypt. It's like,
I know it. That cast iron is heavy for such a tiny girl. All right, there's a rag there, Mike.
Yep.
And another rag. So if you'll open the oven for him,
okay.
he can just slip that right in.
400 degrees.
Okay.
About 20 minutes. in
About
there,
20
right?
minutes.
Now I'm fixing to put y'all to work.
All right.
Okay.
I had a feeling that y'all were gonna be doing a Moroccan strong flavor dish, so I chose to make couscous. So if y'all would just grab everything right there that we're gonna need. I've got 1½ cups of water boiled, and I'm gonna add 1 cup of couscous,
Tiniest pasta in the world.
tiniest pasta in the world. So I'm just gonna give that a stir, cut off my fire, and it'll be ready in what, 1.5, 2 minutes?
Isn't that
Not
easy?
too long.
So we're gonna just crumble up our feta.
Okay.
And Mike, if you would quarter the tomatoes for me. We'll need about 1 cup of cherry tomatoes.
All right.
We've got some calamari olives, and we can just slice those up. And we'll need about 5 tablespoons of those. So, Mike, tell me what we can do to literally spice up this dish.
We can use an organic Ceylon cinnamon. It comes from the little piece that Janet broke up earlier, and it's going to have a really spicy cinnamon flavor and a little bit of citrusy undertones.
I think that's enough tomatoes. Would you
Okay.
chop us some parsley, please?
Great, I can do that.
Okay. And if you would toss in about 4 ounces of feta,
Okay.
and then we can make the little dressing. I'm gonna measure out a couple of tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice.
I think I got this all mixed up nice for you. How's that look?
Okay, that looks great. Now I'm just gonna pour in our dressing. And if you would toss that around,
Beautiful.
some tomatoes.
little color. Now I'm gonna add the cinnamon. Is that enough, babe? Or a little
Yep.
more?
Should be good.
Oh man, that
About a
smells nice.
tablespoon. How's that look?
Pretty color. Why don't you put it in that beautiful little yellow bowl? So that's pretty. And what a beautiful salad to go with this hot couple's Moroccan dish. We're gonna be adding the finishing touches to our Moroccan spiced chicken. That looks delicious, Mike. And I'm gonna add a little sweetness to our spicy dishes with my sugar and spice pecans. Doesn't that smell good?
Oh yeah, cooking with Paula Deen.
I hope y'all are enjoying the show, and I want to hear from you. Tell me what recipes or videos you'd like to see me make by just leaving a short comment below. Now, let's get back to the show, y'all. Y'all, I've got the cutest couple here in the kitchen with me today. They're so knowledgeable about spices. In case you just flipped the channel, this is Janet, this is Mike from Denver, Colorado. They have brought a lot of their spices. We're gonna be finishing up their Marrakesh spiced chicken with preserved lemons and artichokes. They're trying to teach me how to take their spices and be a little bit more adventurous. Look in there at that fabulous chicken.
So we need to remove the parsley. And then
Okay.
what we want to do is we want to get this chicken into a baking dish, reduce that oven down to 200, just so we can keep it warm in there.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is create all this great juice that we have into a sauce with some artichokes and our preserved lemons.
Oh gosh, I love artichokes. Now, how long did you bake that off for in the oven?
20 to 25 minutes.
20 to 25 minutes.
Yep.
So I'm draining these artichoke hearts, and I'm just gonna have them here.
Can I go ahead now with the lemon juice?
You can put that right in here.
So about 2 teaspoons of lemon.
1,
That's perfect.
2. Okay.
I'm gonna pop this back in the oven. If you could put that on a simmer, then we
Okay.
can get the artichokes in there.
Okay, I'm almost ready with
Can
those.
do that.
We also want to put that preserved lemon pulp in.
Right here.
And that's about 2 tablespoons. We
Okay.
we're gonna use 1 preserved lemon, the rind of 1 preserved lemon, and this is the pulp of about half of it.
Okay, great. Okay.
Now we're going to put the artichoke hearts in.
Okay.
And you can just drain them and then stick them in here. All we're trying to do is just heat them through.
Okay.
So this is only gonna take 4 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
The rind goes in when we turn it down. It's the last thing.
Why is that? Is it because these are soft?
They've been marinated. We want to keep that texture, and they just
Okay.
are gonna add just a bit of freshness.
When do we put these in? About now? Are we?
Sure.
I like to cut these nice and small so
Okay.
you can get them almost in every bite.
Are we gonna tighten this, Mike, or let it reduce? What are we gonna do?
Really, all
with
we're
it?
trying to do with this is just, it's gonna be a sauce that's gonna go over the top of the chicken
Oh,
when we
okay.
plate it.
Okay.
Okay.
And if we get a little bit of chopped parsley going,
You just want enough parsley,
just
Mike,
a little bit to top it. We're looking for a little
to just-
presentation here.
Okay.
For purdiness.
Purdy. Oh, you talk like me, honey.
Okay, plate the artichokes with it.
You're going to pour that around.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
this
pour
is
this
nice.
over the top and just get the rest of this on top
Okay.
of the chicken, and then we'll be ready to go with parsley.
Oh, that looks so good.
Mix it all together.
That's beautiful. Now
Yeah, it
here's
is
you some
heavy.
parsley.
All right.
You know,
All right,
you might
Paula.
have the perfect man, Janet.
I think I do. Don't tell anyone, though. I worked hard for him.
Competition.
All right, so a little couscous for everyone.
Uh-huh.
Excuse my left hand here.
Oh, that's all right. And look, I'm gonna get her that little couscous that was trying to goose its way off my plate. This is all so different from what I'm used to
Yeah.
eating and serving out of my kitchen.
All right. Couscous is lovely.
And the cinnamon, y'all are right.
Yeah.
Yes.
The cinnamon is
It's gonna add a little bit to it.
really nice.
On the Marrakesh chicken, you're tasting, the preserved lemons have,
Uh-huh. It's not real lemony though.
right, it's got a little more depth to it.
This is so very good, y'all. Stir it, honey. Don't be afraid of that pie.
All right.
Get in there. I've got something sweet and spicy that I'm gonna share with Mike and Janet. I so hope y'all are enjoying the show. And if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break. I want to tell you kids about a nut that we're nuts over down here in the South. I'm from Albany, Georgia, the pecan capital of the world. We love them. And every Christmas, we always do spiced pecans. And lots of times we'll package them up and give them as gifts, and people just love them. Well, I want to make those for y'all. And I'm going to need for you, Mike, to measure me out 3/4 of a cup of a white syrup.
Okay.
I'm gonna need for you to measure for me, darling, 4.5 cups of sugar right into
Right in
here.
here, okay.
Y'all can see that I've got a candy thermometer hooked up to here. We're gonna cook this to 242 degrees.
Okay.
You want me to show you a tip, Mike?
Yeah, I'll take any tips. I don't do a lot of baking.
Before you do that, if you'll spray anytime you're measuring honey or syrup or anything like
Okay.
that, you know how it's hard to get out of the glass?
Yeah.
So just spray it a little bit and it'll just fold right out.
That's
So
a great idea.
4.5 cups of sugar.
That's 3. That's 4.
Okay, and there's your
Perfect
half.
Okay.
We took you out of your comfort zone, and now you're taking us out of ours.
Oh, listen, this is so comfortable. You're gonna say this is so easy. How come that lady's got her a cooking show? When cooking is this easy. Okay, a cup of water. Now just pour it down in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna stir it all in and it's gonna become a syrup.
All right.
I'm gonna turn this on medium high and it's just that simple. After this comes to the temperature of 242, it's gonna be somewhere around a soft ball. We're gonna add 2 teaspoons of Mike and Janet's cinnamon. Now we're just gonna stir this until our syrup quits bubbling.
Okay. Looking like it's there.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, it's gonna,
Back it up.
back it up, honey, and you stir. We're gonna add 2 pounds of pecans. Here, let me get you another rag, Mike.
Okay.
Now just pick that up. Pass me that spoon, please, Janet.
I was gonna lick it.
Oh, you were gonna. You know what? You might remove a little skin if you do that. Just let me help Mike get this out of the pot. And then we're just gonna spread those out. And those pecans will actually crystallize and separate. So there we go.
Nice. That's it.
We're just gonna let that sugar finish cooling, and I'm gonna break them up and I'm gonna put them in a box so that you'll have these to take back to Colorado. Did I tell you that that's the best cinnamon I've ever eaten?
Well, thank you very much. These are terrific.
Yeah, these are amazing.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if y'all enjoyed this week's full episode Friday, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, friends.